speak with the scriptures first. All right. James chapter 5. So last chapter. James chapter 5 and verse. Hey, we'll start at 10. Take my brethren the prophets, who was spoken in the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Because you're already going to go through different things in the truth. Aside from the vows you make. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord. That the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. But above all things, my brethren, swear not. So James, like, man, please don't do that. Don't do that, bro. That's what he's saying. Because you're already gonna go. You're already gonna go through different things in the truth. All right. You're gonna go through different things anyway. Okay. We got to make different things right. We got to make everything right between us and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai anyway. You're going to have to do that regardless, just by you being in the truth. So don't add to that burden. Because the truth, it can be burdensome at times because of the restrictions in the truth. Because we're going to deal with the brother's question, all right? And I'm going to balance it out. I'm not saying that the truth is a burden. I'm not saying it, It's just that with the truth does come difficulty, okay? Yahweh Shai did say his yoke is easy, his burden is light. It could be way worse. The things we go through could be way worse. But just so you can understand what we're involved in, the truth does come with suffering. So St. James right here, he's like, man, don't do that, bro. Don't make no vow. Don't make a vow, all right? You now already committed yourself to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai by you believing in Yahweh Shai. By you believing in this truth now, You already committed. That's a vow in itself. But above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth. He's quoting what Yahweh Shai said, because James, he's one of the 12. He was there with Yahweh Shai. So, he's pretty much reiterating the same thing the Lord said, man. Swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath. But let your yea be yea and your nay, nay, lest ye fall into condemnation, because the Lord could kill us. We don't want that, but just the severity of a vow. And if the Lord jacking you up behind you not keeping the vow, that's him showing you there is grace and mercy, because he could have took us out when we didn't fully, do it. But he's reminding you, like, when you're getting jacked up behind you not doing it, there's a reminder, okay, do it now. Now you need to do it. Now, I made a point, right? I had said how when you came in the truth, you've already made a vow to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Because long story short, dealing with the brother's question, I'm not going to say the brother's name, okay? I'm not going to put his name out there, you know what I'm saying? But, brother keeps up with the live streams, Okay, brother, he's a believer. But basically, he said that he made a lifelong Nazarite vow, which I made something similar. Okay, it's not quite the Nazarite vow, but I did something similar. A very foolish mistake on my end. I'm not saying what the brother did, was wrong, but I can tell you based off of my experience with the vow I made, I would never recommend it. As many times when I'll regret I made that vow. you know, because I've had many times in my walk where I want to drink, you know, and different things like that. Only exception now when it came to the vow that I made is I drink during the Passover so I can properly keep the Passover. But other than that, I'm not messing with the wine, the strong drink, you know. I don't even eat grapes, man. You know, I left all that alone because basically when I made the vow I made, going back to 2009 when I had visited Puerto Rico, that's basically around the time I made that vow. You know, every once in a while I tell the story about it, you know. But long story short, when me and my brother got back from Puerto Rico, that's when I made the vow. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, you see how the Lord will pretty much rescue you. You know, like you see how the Lord pretty much got you out of a bad situation. You know, cause long story short, me and my brother could have been stuck over there. And, you know, like in so many words. But the Lord had some Benjaminites help us out. You know, judging by their accent and just like their mannerisms, judging by their spirit, they were Benjamin. You know, I'm not sure if they were Jamaican or Trinidadian, but there was some Benjaminites. They just so happened to be in Puerto Rico, and they helped us out. You know what I'm saying? Because basically it was a situation where we weren't able to get to the airport by ourselves. So they had driving us, something like that. I vaguely remember every single detail, but that's pretty much what happened. Because we ended up while I say me, I ain't gonna talk about my brother. I ended up doing too much in Puerto Rico, so I blamed it on the alcohol. They were damn Jamie Foxx song. But then you realize when you do particular things, but then you stop it, you realize it wasn't that particular thing you was doing. Really, it was you. You can't blame it on something you was doing. Really, it's just that at that time you were doing too much. So long story short, after we got back from PR, we got back to the States, which Puerto Rico damn near part of the U.S. anyway, because it's a commonwealth of the U.S. That's why you don't need a passport. When we got back though, I made the vow, and I got all into it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got real intimate and detailed with that vow. You know what I'm saying? So to make a long story short, I understand where this brother's coming from. The brother that asked that question. Now mine isn't the Nazarite per se, but it's close though, because the vow I made was I wasn't gonna drink into the kingdom, pretty much. But then after being in the truth for a little bit, not a long time, but then years go by, and we still here. You like, man, damn, like you start to like, which like, man, I didn't realize, like, golly. And now, we still here. We gonna get up out of here soon. But you'll have those moments where, like, man, damn, like, like you'll want to drink. You'll get around brothers, and brothers may be sipping, stuff like that. And brothers may, accommodate you. Brothers see that you don't drink. So, brothers give you something that you can drink that's non-alcoholic. But just saying, like, a lot of different things we do can be unnecessary. Them vows, a lot of them are unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? So like St. James said, he's one of the 12. Don't do that, bro. Just, hey, leave it alone. Think twice. Think about what Yahushua said. Swear not at all. Now, for brothers that have done it already, well, now it is what it is. There's grace and mercy, though. Ultimately pray to the Lord. Pray to the Lord about it. But if he's been jacking you up behind you not doing it, that may mean that you need to keep it to the best of your ability. We're not perfect, but you do it to the best of your ability. So, let's see here. We read that in James. Now I want to get this in I'm gonna get this in Genesis 28, because our forefather Jacob, he made a vow. Vows are biblical. You know, that they're scriptural. Our forefathers, they made vows, which a footnote, we are our forefathers coming back, you know. Now I'm gonna say this real quick. I speak as a man. I'm speaking by experience.